Manja, manja, bon appetit, let's eat. It's time for Tanks Cooks. Manja, manja, bon appetit, let's eat. It's time for Tanks Cooks. It's time once again. Alright, I got a recipe sent to me by Gary Tamney. And he says this is his breakfast CEO casserole. He calls it CEO because they cook it up on Christmas and Easter only, but hey, I'm gonna make it any time of the week I want. It's a breakfast casserole, that's right, breakfast casserole. And well, I started out, I cooked up some bacon at 450. You know, you cook it in the bacon, you get some of that grease off. Of course, you have to take it out of the paper and put on some, take it out of the oven, of course, because you get all that grease out, and then you put it on a paper towel and drain even more of that grease out, so you don't eat that grease. Don't eat the grease. Oh, look, it's already breaking apart, which is good. We should break it apart the bacon when we put it in the casserole. Ooh, crumble, crumble. Look how that's beautifully cooked, crispy, delicious bacon. Da-da-da-dee. All right, now we have to cook up a little bit of breakfast sausage for our breakfast casserole. So we got our, they said we had to crumble it up, so I already bought it crumbled up. That's gonna save down on some of the time when you cook this stuff. So I'll cook up some of this Jimmy Dean breakfast casserole, which actually looks like fucking dog kibble. Look at this. Ugh. So we have to heat this up. Make it actually try to make it look appetizing. So as this is cooking up, we'll be preparing the egg part of our breakfast casserole. Let's just put a little accent on this stuff. See how this stuff is browning? We'll flip it around in the pan, spin it and turn it. Browning up the sausage. Sausage. All right, now comes the egg part of our breakfast casserole. You know, he says to use 8 eggs. I'm actually just going to use 6. So I just don't think I need 80. So we'll use our easy egg cracker and crack 6 eggs. 1 eggy weggy. Two eggy weggies. I'm sad I don't make this anymore. I think I might need a new one. 3 eggy weggies. Ooh, the eggy fell in the shell fell into the bowl. That's what the eggy weggy is supposed to. This easy egg cracker is supposed to avoid. 4, 5, and number 6. We'll add a little milk in here. Not a lot of milk, just a little milk. Probably about a 1/4 cup. Here we go. And then we gotta whisk this baby up. Of course, we have to add a little of flavoring to it. While we do, we'll put some accent in there. Accent, wake up the flavors. This morning, you gotta wake these flavors up extra early. Well, there goes another 2 of accents. Garlic powder. A little bit of garlic that was actually lemon pepper. This is the garlic powder. We'll put in a little paprika. Just to zest it up a little bit. Whoop. And then some traditional salt and pepper. We'll check in on our sausage over here and see how that's cooking. Browning up quite nicely, I must say. Spinning it around, turning it around, brown, brown, brown. Browning up the sausage, gonna be a sausage. Brown it up, brown it up. It quite looks like kibble. All right, let's see. Let's whisk this baby up. Whisking up the eggs, mixing them up nice. Whisking up the eggs and milk to make it quite some nice. Whisk, 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 whisk. Yeah, that whisk is pony compared to what I could do with this baby. Look at this. La 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 la. Beating up the eggs, beating up the eggs. Gonna take a day when we beat up the eggs. Oh yeah, this is much better. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. You can break up this bacon. Look at that. Ooh. Look how crumble. I mean, this is when you make bacon perfection. Look at that. We really cook this beauty up. Crispy, crispy, beautiful bacon. All right. Now we got our casserole dish. We'll put our egg mixture in here. Rippity-doo-doo-doo. To that, we will add a package of hash browns. So let's take these hash browns, put them in. Hash browns. Toss that into the egg mixture. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Now we'll put in our little sausage crumble. There we go. Crumbled in there quite nicely. We'll bring back our whisk. Like put this in there, make it really mix it up a little bit. We'll put our bacon in. Come on, bacon. Here we go. Now, we'll have to put in 2 cups of cheese. This is a little under 2 cups, but hey, I think it makes what we make. Come on. There we go. We'll take 2 cups of cheddar cheese to layer on top of this. Here we go. Now we'll take a piece of foil, cover it, and we're going to cook this at 350 for 45 minutes. So let's stick it in the oven. All right, we've been cooking this for 45 minutes. Let's see how we're looking. We'll have to take this out of the oven. Take it out the oven. And now we're going to take off the foil. Unfoil the boil. That's right, we got to unfoil the boil. Unfoil the boil. Take off the foil. All right, now we have to cook it an additional 10 minutes. Get this cheese all bubbly. And we'll be getting close to eating time. See how we're looking. Ooh, that is bubbly, bubbly, bubbly. Ooh, and it's smoky, 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 and fogging up my lens. I'm not a graphics guy, but thank you for Gary for sending this to me. And let this rest, cool down a little bit, and then we'll be ready to plate the meal. Time to plate the meal. Time to plate the meal. Once again, I'd like to thank Gary Tamney for sending me this CEO breakfast casserole. Came out quite nice. Look at that. There it is. So let's see how this actually tastes. Use our little spatula. To spatula this out. Ooh, there, ooh, okay, there you go. We got a nice little chunk, nice little corner chunk. Ooh, look at that steam. Smoke it up, smoke it up, smoke it up. All right, but yeah, here's how it looks. Time to plate the meal. Let's see how this actually came out. Without a doubt. The CEO Breakfast Casserole. Quite tasty, quite tasty. Maybe I would recommend maybe browning the hash browns a little bit. But because I think now that I taste it, I think it could have used to be browning a little bit. But I like this. It came out pretty good. Thank you, Gary Tamney. If you want to send a recipe to me, send it to njtank99@gmail.com. And of course, don't forget, manja, bon appetit. Let's eat.